everybody! So I saw Patters do this the other day, and just like every other PokeTuber, I'm very original and unique, and I'm gonna do it too, because I don't just copy other people's content. I come up with my own. So yeah, if you guys want to do this quiz for yourself, of course, links in the description. Okay, I should probably explain what's going on, because not everybody might have seen Patters' video. Basically, this is a quiz by the official Pokemon company, which is, you know, it's pretty legit, you know? Usually the quizzes I do are fan-made. So this is a legitimate quiz, and it is Legendary Personality Quiz. Which legendary Pokemon are you most like? So now, I'm not sure if they include Shaman, you know, because Shaman is technically a mythical. I'm not sure if they'll include Shaman and stuff like that on this, or, you know, which Pokemon are included, but I figured it'd be fun to take the quiz anyway, so I'm excited to see what you guys get as your results, so let me know what you got in the comments, of course, if you want to go ahead and take the quiz. It's not one of those quizzes where there's a right and wrong answer, so you can do it after me, you can do it alongside me, whatever you want. It says, take our legendary Pokemon personality quiz and answer questions about yourself. When you're done, we'll let you know which legendary Pokemon suits you best. Once you find out, share the legendary Pokemon equivalent online. Share your legendary Pokemon equivalent online. Alright, Pokemon, I'll make an entire video about this because I'm epic. 1 of 22. It's a pretty lengthy quiz. What time do you usually arrive at a party? Well, if I was going to a party, I'd probably... Well, not even just a party. In general, I arrive early because I'm always so scared of being late. I think it's either early or late. I'm one of the two. I'm never really on time. Usually early, I would say, though. I'm usually, like, half an hour early just because I'm, like, so paranoid. And, yeah, the only time I'm ever late is when I sleep in. Do you prefer being outdoors when it's snowing, raining, sunny, or foggy? Emo Callum back in the day would probably say when it was raining, but I prefer the sun, mainly because when I'm outside I'm playing Pokemon Go, and playing Pokemon Go in the rain and the snow is awful, and when it's foggy it's just not really pleasant to be out in. You know, I like wearing a nice t-shirt with some nice comfortable shorts, you know, comfortable and easy to wear. So yeah, definitely when it's sunny. Where would you prefer to go on vacation? The beach, the mountains, the forest, the city. Probably the city. Like, I love cities. I just love exploring the city, looking at stores, you know, window shopping. Forests creep me out. When I was younger, I had this massive fear of Slender Man, and I'm still a bit freaked out. So I remember I was in the forest like a few months ago playing Pokemon Go just by myself, and it started getting dark. My heart just started racing. I was so fucking scared. I know it's not real. I'm not stupid, but like, fuck me, that shit. Anyways, the city for sure. What's your favorite subject to learn about? I guess biology would be my. I don't really care that much about any of these, but biology is the one that I took in school. I had the choice of biology, chemistry, and physics, and I chose biology, so I'll go with that. Where would you prefer to live? High-rise condo, log cabin, seaside hut, or underground bunker? I mean, it's actually such a weird question. I'd probably say a high-rise condo. Yeah, definitely. The other three options were just not my cup of tea. What's your favorite type of food to eat? Meat, seafood, vegetables, candy. Everybody loves some candy, but like, you know, it's so bad for you. I like meat. Candy or meat? Yeah, candy. I love eating candy. Meat, like, I only really eat it because it's just, you know, it's, if I could survive off candy, I would. That's all I'm gonna say. If candy was healthy for you, that's all I'd eat. When it comes to eating vegetables, do you scarf them down, eat a little, push them on your plate, feed them to your pet? I scarf them down. Like, when I was younger, I was so picky. I didn't eat vegetables at all, you know. Big surprise. Now I don't mind them at all. I love vegetables. When do you relax? What do you do to relax? What do you do to relax? Read. Go for a hike. Go for a hike is such like a fuck off type of phrase. I play video games. One thing I'm glad about, the reason, so many people, I'm gonna into a little story here. Whenever I'm like talking about my YouTube channel, people are like, oh, have you ever thought about, you know, expanding your content? You ever thought about making different types of videos besides Pokemon? And I'm always just like, well, no, because I see other, like, you know, people that play games that aren't Pokemon, and they end up just they don't really get to play video games for fun anymore because it's their job. I mean, I only play Pokemon for fun, and I have been able to luckily keep Pokemon fun for myself with Pokemon Go and playing Pokemon side games, and you know, sometimes I start up a playthrough of Pokemon in my own free time. But I like playing video games is like extremely like a massive like, all right, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna play this game. I do enjoy like watching TV and stuff. If that was on here, I think watching Netflix or something, you know, that would be like maybe more of a relaxation for me. But like I moved my PS4 to my bedroom just so I could lay down and play Spider-Man because you know, I don't really get the time to play games much anymore. So when I do, I'm just like, God bless, I'm so relaxed. So playing video games for sure. What's your favorite type of game? Card game, board game, video game, party game? Video game. What is your dream job? Astronaut, actor, zookeeper, detective. Funny story, when I was younger, so you guys are going to learn so much about me from this quiz. God bless Pokemon. When I was a kid, my very first, like, this is what I want to be when I'm older, was an astronaut. When I was, like, very, very young. Nowadays, I'm not really that bothered, but when I was younger, I was so fascinated by space. Nowadays, I'm probably a bit more scared of space than I am fascinated by it. But I would definitely say you know, an astronaut would still be super cool to be. More so than these other three. Although a zookeeper, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I think actor is such a stressful job. Detective, it's very stressful as well. So I think zookeeper or astronaut. I'm gonna go with astronaut because that was my dream job when I was like 8 years old. I remember telling the teacher, was like, "Oh, what's everybody's dream job?" I'm like, "I want to be an astronaut." And I remember when the teacher left, she was like, "Shoot for the stars, Callum," and I'm like, "Thank you." But then like the thing is, the same teacher like, I was really good at art when I was younger, so like the same teacher was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see your art on like you know, in like an art gallery when I'm older," and I'm just like, "Yeah, thank you." And that's just, I mean, if YouTube's an art gallery, then hey, I succeeded. 11 to 22. What's your favorite time of day? Morning, afternoon, evening, late night? I think late night. I'm a lot more productive at late night. I don't know. Yeah, I think late night. I always like walking around when it's dark and it's just quiet. It's so peaceful. I love it. How would your friends describe you? Free spirit, lone wolf, determined, studious. Probably determined. I think they'd probably say I'm determined. What's your favorite season? And by determined, I mean like, my friends multiple times have said to me, when you've got something on your mind and you really wanted to get it done, it will happen. There's no changing your mind. So I think determined is probably the best thing for that. You know, when I've got an idea in my head and I really want it to happen, it happens, basically. What's your favorite season? Spring, summer, autumn, winter. Young me, it's a toss-up between summer and winter. I love summer, but winter is also like just it's got such a cool vibe about it. I think I'm gonna go summer because I get out more during the summer and I love getting outside. It's great. What's your favorite type of movie? Comedy, definitely comedy. I'm a funny man. What's your favorite natural phenomenon? Rainbows, shooting stars, eclipse, or auroras? Well, I've only really seen a rainbow. I mean, obviously I've seen the other things, but I've only ever physically seen IRL a rainbow. I always thought auroras were really like interesting though. Like, what even are they? Like well, they're auroras, but those are mental to me. Eclipse, that's, you know, the moon blocked the sun or whatever. You know, I think I'll go auroras. I think those are probably the coolest. Although rainbows are very cool as well. Rainbows are very, very cool. If you could choose one of the superpowers, what would you pick? Telekinesis, time manipulation, weather generation, restoration. I'd probably go time manipulation. Time is such a big part of my life. I feel like I've never got enough time. So if I could manipulate time, I would 100% do that. And I realized that's Dialga's power. Or Celebi's. What's your biggest fear? Fear of heights, fear of darkness, fear of tight spaces, fear of bugs. Let's see, tight spaces, heights. I think I'm quite, I don't know. I probably more scared of, like, I don't want to say bugs, but like spiders always freak me out. I'll say tight spaces, because whenever, like, you know, I'm walking around in a big city, people are, oh, that's a video of 10 minutes, guys, you can tell what, I'm just kidding. I'm walking around the city, people are around me and it's so like there's like no room to move. I'm just so scared I'm gonna accidentally hit someone, or I'm gonna accidentally stand on someone. I'm worried for other people. So I'd say fear of tight spaces. What do you do when your alarm clock goes off in the morning? Hit snooze button, throw the clock against the wall. Alarm clock, I've been up all night. Wake up immediately, hit the snooze button. I definitely hit the snooze button. I think most people do that. Which group would you want? Team Rocket, Elite Four, Team Flare, Fan Club. Well, why is Team Flare on here? Can I get another team? Like Team Skull? I'm gonna join Team Skull. It's a hard choice. Probably, I guess like Pokemon Fan Club. Probably Elite Four. I guess I'd want to join the Elite Four. When not playing Pokemon games, are you reading Pokemon comics, watching the Pokemon TV episodes, dreaming about Pokemon, trading Pokemon TCG cards? Probably dreaming about Pokemon. I constantly. I mean, I'm sure it's meant to be vague, in terms of like you're not physically sleeping and dreaming about it. Like you're more just, you know, talking about it. You know, thinking about it. Like, you know, just general. I'm always thinking about Pokemon. So I'd say dreaming about Pokemon. Which Pokemon professor would you most want to intern for? Birch, Rowan, Juniper, Kakui. Ooh, Oak isn't on here. Controversial. I'd probably say Birch. Actually, no, Rowan. Rowan's my favorite one. But then Birch seems like a lot of fun. I think, I'll go Birch. I like Rowan more, but I think Birch would be a lot of fun. Like for me personally, for my type of personality, I don't think I'd be able to handle how stern Rowan is. If you were a gym leader, which type of Pokemon would you prefer to have? Flying, Steel, Fire, Psychic. Well, Grass isn't on here, so that's a bummer. I guess Fire, Steel. I like a lot of Steel types. I'll go Steel. Let's see. Of course, I called it earlier. I literally said earlier, oh, that's Dialga's power. God damn it. You're reliable, always show up in time for your obligations. When a project needs to be kicked off, you're the first to get the ball rolling. Your lucky number is 493. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just Dialga's Pokedex number, right? Yeah, it's probably Dialga's Pokedex number. Find out more about this amazing Pokemon. Share results of this quiz. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna do that because obviously I'm making a video about it. But cool. I prefer Palkia to Dialga, but I don't hate Dialga by any stretch of the imagination. Let me know what you guys got in the comments. I feel like this quiz is actually quite a big one. I feel like, you know, like depending on what you initially answer, it kind of like just sections it out. It's like, okay, so he's answered a lot of these, so we'll section out the other options later, because, you know, it gave me like, you know, gave me Flying, Psychic, Steel, Fire. And it was like, yo, which one of these types do you like? And I'm pretty sure for you guys, you should have different options. Unless, of course, you get Dialga as well. Regardless, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. There's more Pokemon quizzes on the Pokemon website. So if you want me to check those out in a future episode or future video, whatever, then let me know. I had a lot of fun with this. Thank you so much for watching, as always. I'm going to go ahead and get out of your hair now. Let me know what Pokemon you got in the comments. And I will see you guys next time.